are believers. Trust is earned in the field, where a full day's work will always tell the truth. We believe in what we do and what we have done. Who are we? Number one in subcompact tractors, number one in compact excavators, and number one in diesel engines. We are Kubota.
Freeman's Lawn and Garden. Call us at 272-2198.
We'd like to welcome everyone to a special edition of the Coaches Show. We're going to call it tonight. We are joined here with Trinity's head softball coach and co-athletic director, Krista Meadows. Krista, it was an outstanding softball year, and that's why we're here. We're here to celebrate the state runner-up position. I know you're a little disappointed that you didn't get it all. That's why you want to play, and that's why you want to win it. But for this team, one senior, to make it to the finals in Millersville and play it on a college field, Georgia College State University, beautiful facility. It's quite an accomplishment.
It is. It was a huge accomplishment, especially when we started at the beginning of the season. You always have high hopes, but when the realism sets in, you wonder how far you're going to make it. And I mean, to make it to that championship game was huge.
It was huge, and some people may think y'all may have played over your head, but I don't think so. I think that throughout, I saw some early practices, some early scrimmage games, and I thought, ooh, it's going to be a long season. But they were willing to listen to coaching.
That's right.
And they improved greatly.
They did improve greatly.
What are some of the things throughout the year as far as what you saw early on, and just the little things? What were some of the things you kept working and harping on?
Fundamentals. Always fundamentals. We're a very young team. If you think about it, our main pitcher was a freshman, or is a freshman. Our third baseman is a freshman. One of our outfielders is a freshman. Then we field two sophomores at short and second base. And that's huge to be so young, and for us to constantly stay focused on doing the fundamentals. That was our main deal pretty much all season long. So we didn't worry about making huge, so much in double plays and triple play, 3 outs and triple plays and all that. We didn't really focus too much on that. We focused on doing fundamentals. So.
Well, it seemed to pay off, and watching you down the stretch and watching the season unfold and winning some region games, and then the light bulbs seemed to start going off. We can be in this thing. We have accomplished a lot, and I know going into a season, you really don't know a lot of times what you've got.
Right.
And so as the season continued to unfold, when did you feel like, we got a shot at winning the region?
Well, our first region game we lost to Bullock, and that hurt us because the way everyone talked about Bullock, they talked about that they were down, and then we got beat. So going into it, it was kind of like, whoa, maybe we're not as good as I think we are. But then when we turned around and we beat Pinewood 4-1 at their place, who we ended up playing for the state championship, we beat them at their place 4-1, and that was kind of, wow, maybe we can do this. It just, with girls, it's funny because one day they'll show up and we will play as good as the Atlanta Braves, and then the next day it'll be like, this is a softball. It's just whichever team decides to show up. But
yeah, I can remember back to the opening home game against Brentwood. How many errors did y'all have that game?
9 errors. We lost 8-0 in 5 innings that first game. And after the summer, we had beaten several of the local county schools. We even beat one of the schools from Warner Robins. I don't even think we lost in the summer. So going into that, and then the very first season game, losing that bad with 9 errors, It just shows our youth. And the first game of the state championship, they were very, very nervous. I think our youth was shown there. I mean, being in that situation, you know, a state championship game as freshmen. I have one 8th grader on the team, and 4 of my starting hitters were all freshmen. So.
Well, I think you really showed us all something in the first Final Four game. I believe we were playing Gatewood, and you were down. What was this? When I walked up, I had missed the first portion, but you were down 7-0 or 7-1 or 7-2. When I walked up, it was 7-2.
Yeah, we got down in a hurry. It was in the first couple of innings, they already scored 7 runs. But one good thing about this team is they know how to fight. They did not quit. They did not give in. Same thing happened, very similar when we went to Southland and played them. We won the first game easily, 10-0, 5 innings, which is scary. And then the second game, they came back and beat us 3-2. It's like, what, what happened?
Yeah.
But, and in that third game, they jumped out on an early lead on us. Same situation. And my girls did not give up. They fought the entire time, and we ended up pulling away and winning that one. And then turning right back around against Gatewood and doing the exact same thing.
Yep.
So.
In that game, you were losing 7-1, 7-2 against Gatewood. You came back and won, and hadn't hit a whole lot of home runs this year. And in that game, 3 home runs.
Yeah, 3.
Of course, it may have been aided by a 20-mile-an-hour.
It could have. The wind was in our favor.
But
just
they were
like
playing
them.
on the same field.
That's right.
I think they hit 2 home runs in that game.
They did.
And I think the same person hit those home runs for them.
Yeah.
And then y'all started pitching around her.
We did. And in the third game, we did not pitch to her at all, actually.
Yeah.
So we intentionally walked her 2 times at bat, and then we were going to intentionally walk her the third time, but we left a pitch that was about a foot off the plate, and she rips a double.
Well, intentional walks. I mean, y'all were, you weren't standing up from what I could tell,
we weren't.
calling for it. I was hoping you would, because that would get all in their head.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all a mental
It
thing
is,
anyway.
especially with girls.
But it was extremely exciting. And now let's now carry us to the Final Four. I mean, the final 2 teams, the finals at Georgia College. Tell us about those 2 games.
Your daughter, Coach Jory, and I had went and watched John Millage versus Pinewood on Wednesday, and Pinewood made several errors. It was just typical, not even typical errors. It was more of kind of uncharacteristic errors. And John Millage, they won the first game, and then Pinewood ended up winning the second 2 games, and they started crushing the ball in the third game. So going into the championship game, I thought, you know what, they're girls just like mine. They make mistakes and all that. Well, unfortunately, at Saturday at the championship game, they made fantastic plays. They turned several double plays on us, and I mean, the third baseman grabbed one out of the air. Right when I saw it come off the bat, I thought, oh, that's a hit. And she just snagged it out of the air. So they had excellent defense. Us, on the other hand, on the first game, we played very timid. We played just scared, like we were young, being there for the first time. And it's been since 2011 since we've even made it to the Final Four. It's been since 2007 since we made it to that championship game. So I think that they didn't know what to expect, and that first game showed it. But then going into the second game is where the fight came back in our girls. And at one point we were ahead. But then Pinewood, they hit the ball. They could hit very well. We hit the ball, I thought, very well, except it was straight to them. And they made the plays. That was the difference to me in the games.
That's where it goes a lot of times. And when you guys got ahead, your hits started falling, they started hitting straight to y'all, but then the tides changed very rapidly. 2 times in that game, I believe we had the bases loaded, and were able to scratch a run or 2 across here and there.
Right.
But I think twice we left the bases loaded.
We did.
Or either we turned they turned a double play on us. The catcher did let's see how it worked. The ball was hit to the infield.
Third base.
Bases were loaded, third base. She comes home, catcher throws it first.
Instantly.
Double play. You can't take anything away from Pinewood.
No.
Excellent defensive play.
They are.
They made the plays and they are the repeating state champions.
They are.
And I think they still have a relatively young team, but I think they
do.
have 4 or 5 seniors.
They had 4 seniors.
4 seniors. So you've had 1 senior, and so you got a team coming back, and you got an 8th grader on the team, as you mentioned, that I'm sure will be able to work in somewhere, and then perhaps other 8th graders that will be 9th graders will work hard and rise to the occasion and fight for a position.
I hope so.
Yeah. Speaking of our players, we're going to take a break, and we're going to bring in each one of the players. You're going to meet the Crusader softball team, and the first one's going to be our lonely senior, a sister of a former Trinity softball player who was on the 2006 state championship team.
That's right, and she was a catcher also.
She was a catcher also, and we'll talk to Abby about that when we get her in here. So we're going to take a break, have a word from our sponsors, and when we come back, you'll meet the Lady Crusaders.
Hi, I'm Tim Brady Jr. with Dublin Ford Lincoln, and I'd like to thank all of our loyal friends and customers who have already stopped by to see our brand new state-of-the-art facility. And if you haven't stopped by, I'd like to invite you to come on out and see what we've done. I want you to know our customers deserve this, and we want you to come be a part of it. Come see us today at 2265 Veterans Boulevard. You'll love the place, you'll love the selection, and you'll love the deal we'll give you. Come see me today.
Welcome back to the special edition of the Coaches Show, where we are talking to at Trinity about Trinity softball. We want to thank Coach Meadows for the time that she just spent with us, and now we are joined by 2 of the Lady Crusaders. We have a senior and a junior. First, Abby Howell, I believe is your name, catcher for Trinity Crusaders. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts on the season this year.
It was just so great. We did a lot better than what a lot of people thought we were going to do, and making it to the state championship game was just amazing and way better than I thought we would do this year.
Well, you did very good, and I know that you have a sister who was actually on the 2006 state championship team. That didn't put any added pressure on you that she already had a state championship under her belt, did it?
It was very pressuring, but I was like, I don't really care. I'm just going to go out and have a good time. If we win or lose, I'm still going to give the glory to God.
I know that Hannah, your sister, was an extremely good catcher. I watched you all year and saw so many similarities. It was so much fun watching you catch back there. And I just want to congratulate you on an outstanding senior year and being part of the state runner-up team, and a big reason why you made it that far. You're going to have some tough shoes to fill.
Thank you.
And who do we have joining us over here?
I'm Madison Williams.
Madison Williams. And what grade are you in, Madison?
I'm a junior.
And what position did you play?
I play center and I pitch too.
And did a very good job doing it. It was interesting watching through the playoffs where Gracie Thompson was a pitcher, and a lot of times you would come in the second game, and even did this against Gatewood, and believe picked up a win against Gatewood in the Final Four. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
Well, being a junior, you're going to be going into the role of a leader. Not that you're not one as a junior, but a lot of times they look at the seniors, in our case, the senior, as the leader. How do you feel about going into next year?
Yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking, a lot of pressure. I can only imagine what Abby went through being the only one. I'm lucky to have 2 other girls with me that are also in my same grade, but yeah, we've got some big shoes to fill because Abby did a great job as the only senior.
Well, my only piece of advice to a a senior is to lead by example, something that you did. You led by example, you worked hard, and you never asked any of your younger players to do anything that you wouldn't do. So just lead by example, and you'll do fine. We're looking forward to next year and you girls having everyone back except Abby, that will be greatly missed. So we're hope you have as success. I know that when you lose a key spotlight catcher, somebody's got to really step
Yes,
up.
sir.
So good luck, and thank you, girls, for joining us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're joined by two more Lady Crusaders from the runner-up state championship softball team. Who do I have here?
Kayla Sanders.
And what position do you play, Kayla?
I played right field some and left field some, so outfield, I guess.
Did a very good job. Where all your career have you played different positions?
I played third base my freshman and sophomore year, and then I switched to outfield this year.
And did a great job doing it. And who are your parents?
Gary and Kim Sanders.
And I believe Gary is a coach here.
He is.
Yeah, I was watching him watch you and your sister play, and it's a lot different when you're watching as a coach that's a spectator when you got children involved. I'm sure he was very proud of you and the way y'all handled things Saturday.
Thank you.
Well, who do we have over here?
My name's Jay Johnson.
Jay, and what position do you play?
I play first and center.
And what's your thoughts on this season?
I thought we did great. I thought that we weren't going to go this far, but I was really proud of our girls and the level and what they did this year. It was real great.
And both of you are juniors. What's your thoughts on the upcoming season?
Well, we're a young team, and we did really well with our young girls, so I'm hoping for all region and maybe all state next year too.
Those, of course, those are great aspirations to have.
Yes, sir.
Going into the season next year, you know that you can get there. You had one senior, now a very valuable senior, very strong leader to the team. Next year, you girls are going to be leaders in that senior role. And we look forward to you girls trying to carry on the tradition and working hard. The bar's been set high. What are your plans between now and then?
I just hope that everyone on the team is ready to work hard so that we can get even better from last season.
And what's your thoughts on between now and then?
That everyone just not forget about how much fun we had in our practices and just to keep working hard throughout the season.
And throughout the year.
And throughout the year.
I know that both of you play other sports as well. Wish you the best of luck for the rest of this year and in your other sports and your school. And once again, congratulations, state runner-up, GISA, AAA. Quite an accomplishment.
Vince Lombardi is quoted as saying, "Perfection is not obtainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence." Hi, I'm Chuck Harwell, Executive Vice President, Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. We strive to be perfect so that we may reach excellence in your banking experience. Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County offers the latest technology in the banking industry. Add to that our professional personnel, and you get excellence. We are putting common sense banking into practice every day. Our team is waiting to serve you with everything from savings and checking accounts to home mortgages and business loans. Come visit us, and you'll see why Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County is the bank that's service built.
Welcome back, and we have two more Lady Crusaders with us from the 2015 state runner-up. You wanted to hear that state champion, did you? Well, y'all played great all season long. I want to congratulate both of you. And what is your name? Tell the viewing audience.
I'm Camille Rogers.
And what position do you play, Camille?
I'm shortstop.
And what grade in school are you?
I'm a sophomore at Trinity.
How did it feel being a sophomore playing in a state championship tournament?
It was pretty big. It's just something you never experienced before, and I'm just glad we had the opportunity to be there.
Have you ever played on a college field before?
I don't think so.
It was quite a nice setting. Georgia College and State University have beautiful facilities, beautiful field. How did it feel playing in front of that many screaming fans?
It was crazy, but it just gets you more excited to play, so it was fun.
And your name is?
Emily,
And your position?
second base.
I saw you walking in here limping. Was that during the game?
No, after the game we had a get together and a blow up slide, and then I broke my toe on it. So, but at least it was after the season was over.
I'm glad it was after the season, and now you have learned a valuable lesson not to do it during or before the season.
Yeah, blow up slides are dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
You had a excellent year, and I was asking your teammate here, how did it feel? Now you girls know how it feels to win second place in the region to Pinewood, I believe, right? Earlier in the year, you beat Pinewood. You split in the region, right? Had you finished first, you would have won the region, obviously. But now you know how it feels. It's not going to be new to you next year. So I would think that going into a region that, okay, we've been here. This isn't new anymore. So how are you going to prepare going in mindset all year long to next year?
Well, we know what we need to practice, and I think we'll be more prepared next year because this is the first time Trinity's been there in a while. So.
Yep. Since 2011, you're in the Final Four. 2006, 2007 was the only state championship softball. Yeah. So you girls were in elementary school when that was taking place. So you've been there. Don't put any added pressure on yourselves because you've been there and you're expected to win. Go out there and take every game, one game at a time. And I want to wish y'all the best of luck and congratulations, especially for such a great year. I know both of you play multiple sports all year long, which is a great thing about Trinity, being able to do that. So, again, congratulations and good luck for the rest of the season. And we're joined with two more Lady Crusaders from the 2015 state runner-up team that went to Georgia College State University to play in the finals against Pinewood. And what is your name?
Ilka Schaff.
And what position do you get to play?
Second.
Second base. You're going to have your work cut out for you to try to beat Emily out. She was just in here. Y'all have got a very good team, and I want to congratulate you on your win. And what's your thoughts of the season?
It was a great season. I'm proud of everybody for what we did.
What's your thoughts moving forward for next year?
I'm really excited to see where we are, but I don't know.
A lot of opportunity there to take that next step. And who do we have here?
My name's Charlie Bass Wages.
And what position do you play?
I play third base.
And both of you are freshmen. I think I forgot to ask you that. You're a freshman, and Charlie Bass, you're a freshman. What was your thoughts? Now, this is your first year at Trinity. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, first of all, how do you like it at Trinity?
It's really fun. The people are really nice, and I really like it here.
How'd you like playing on the softball team this year?
It was so much fun, and I got really close to all the girls on there, and I love them all.
And the coaches, they pretty mean and whip you with whips and canes.
Oh, yes. No, I'm just kidding. They're really nice. I like them. They're great coaches.
Reaching this point of runner up, that's second place in the state of all AAA. Going into the season, what was your thoughts?
I was thinking, you know, we have one senior, so what we can do is going to be like everybody else has like 6 or 7, and we have one. And I knew that we could make it with one senior because she's a really good senior. And we have a good team.
She is a really good senior and really going to have some tough shoes to fill.
Yes.
I kept asking around who's going to be the catcher next year, and the answer was somebody's going to have to step up. There's certainly a vacancy that's going to be felt. What's your thoughts on going into next season? Both of you will be old veterans as sophomores. Going into next season, what's your thoughts?
That we're going to end up at the state championship next year, and we're going to get first, and that we're going to do great next season.
That's a very positive attitude, and we wish you the best of luck next year, and certainly congratulate you on your fine, successful season this year. Thank you very much.
Listen up, grown-ups. Now that you have switched to natural gas, here are some important things to know. There are a lot of stinky odors around the house, but if you ever smell the odor of natural gas in the air, which is similar to rotten eggs, leave immediately and simply call 911 or your local natural gas provider. If mom or dad need to dig outside, be sure to call 811 before you do. Grown-ups, take this responsibility seriously. We depend on you to keep us safe.
All right, welcome back. We have 2 more of the Lady Crusaders of the state champion runner-ups. Who do I have over here?
Tinley Allen.
Kenley Allen. What grade are you in, Kenley?
8th.
8th grade. I believe you were the lone 8th grader on the team. How did it feel being asked to come up from middle school after your season was over and join the team?
It felt good.
I'm assuming that you were called up after the season was over.
Mm-hmm.
First year at Trinity, I believe?
It is.
How do you like it at Trinity?
It's a lot better than what I was at.
All right, we might edit that. And that's a good thing that we can edit it. And that's okay to say that. But you don't want your other friends over there saying.
I don't care.
Okay, all right. Let me get my thoughts back.
So I'll remember that. That was good.
Yeah, make sure you edit my part especially.
Edit later.
Yeah, not hers. Yeah, hello.
All right, an 8th grader, and you will be coming back as a 9th grader next year. You looking forward to that?
Yes, sir.
What position do you play?
Normally anywhere outfield, wherever she puts me.
You know, we're losing a senior catcher. Have you ever thought about catching?
Yeah, Coach Jory said that she might work with me on it.
Wow, that'd be great. Just work hard and earn that spot somewhere. It was a great addition to have you and to Trinity, and we're glad you came. We're glad you joined the softball team, and glad you're part of a runner-up state championship. That's quite an accomplishment. Mm-hmm. And who do we have over here?
Gracie Thompson.
Gracie Thompson. What position do you play?
Pitcher and first base.
Pitcher and first. And I witnessed both that. I witnessed all season long at some games that I was able to make, you pitching and doing a very fine job, and also doing a fine job at first base. And Gracie, being a freshman pitcher, how did it feel pitching for Trinity home and away and at the tournaments?
It felt good knowing that my team had believed in me and that they had my back, and my coaches believed in me too.
That's quite an accomplishment for a freshman to pitch at a state championship game. The crowd was unbelievably loud. Both sides, Pinewood brought a good crowd, as a lot of them were already in town because of the football game Friday night. They were already here. Some of them probably went on up and spent the night in Milledgeville, where it was held at a college stadium. So you did an excellent job all season. You carried the team most of the time as the pitcher, ups and downs. Now you've got that 1 year of experience. How valuable is this year moving into next year?
It's really valuable knowing that we have a younger team and that we can come back and practice hard and hopefully get a state championship.
A big part of it now is you've been there. All right. All the nerves are gone. We're always going to have that little bit of butterflies, and that's okay. But now you've been there, no big deal. Let's get to work. You shocked the world this year. Next year, it's no big deal. Right. Want to congratulate both of you. Glad to have you at Trinity as an 8th grader. Looking forward to watching you play as a 9th grader as well. Looking forward to seeing you as a crusty old veteran pitcher on the mound now. So good luck practicing. I know pitchers pitch all season. So work hard in the off season, come back with an extra pitch, a little extra giddy up on it, and look forward to big things out of you guys in the future. Thank you for joining us, and congratulations on your successful season. We're joined with 2 more Trinity Lady Crusaders, members of the 2015 runner-up state championship team. Who am I joined with over here?
Megan Sanders.
And Megan, what position do you play?
I play left field and right field. It just kind of depends. Sometimes me and my sister switch.
So was it the older sister coming in saying, okay, I'm going to play left field today, you go to right? Is that the way it worked out?
Yeah, basically just depending on who's pitching. She just like, I want to play left today, okay?
I'm sure the coaches had a little bit of input on that as well.
A little bit.
All right. You said your sister earlier, we spoke with her, and I was watching your dad, Coach Sanders, who's head baseball coach and defensive back coach on the football team. He was watching mighty intently, and I could tell he was a little bit nervous. Does your dad make you nervous when he's sitting there watching?
Sometimes, because like he tries to like help us as much as he can, but sometimes he kind of forgets we're girls and he kind of treats us like guys. So because that's what he's used to coaching.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I know several girls that play like guys, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, so I just, as a dad who has coached, watching your child play, you kind of feel helpless up there, and I know he's very proud of you 2 girls. Who do we have over here?
Abby Foster.
Abby Foster. Actually, I mistakenly identified you in an earlier conversation. I want to apologize for that. Now I know why you were looking at me like I was crazy. Who is your mom and dad?
Mitch and Amy Foster.
And likewise, I was talking to Mitch earlier, and he was very proud of you. What position do you play?
I hit sometimes, and I play first sometimes.
You did hit a lot all season long, and I believe you were the extra hitter or designated hitter sometime, and you did an excellent job. It kind of came up. Both of you are freshmen. I forgot to ask that.
Yes, sir.
How did it feel being a freshman hitting in such a big game?
I was really nervous at first, and it was a lot of pressure, but
you did great. You hit the ball really hard, and that last one that you hit almost got in. You hit that one extremely hard, and I thought it had a chance of dropping, but the right fielder made a great play on it.
She got really lucky on that one.
She did, but you hit it hard, and I want to thank you girls for coming in. I know it's kind of nerve-wracking to do this, especially with me kind of fumbling around. So I appreciate it. I want to congratulate both of you on a successful season, and next year you're going into as sophomores. What's your thoughts on the season next year?
I think it's going to be really good next year because we're only losing one senior, so it's going to be about the same, I guess. And I'm really excited to see what we're going to do.
And same question to you. What's your thoughts on the season?
Yeah, we're only losing one senior, but Abby's awesome. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it's going to be kind of hard to replace her, but I think we'll still be pretty good.
Either one of you want to step up and take her spot behind the plate?
I think Megan's got more of a chance than I do at that.
Well, that's a tough spot, and you really takes a lot of work. And if either one of you decides to try to work out, we wish you the best, and because those are going to be big shoes to fill. But going forward, y'all can do it. You've been there now, so next year it's not going to be all new. It's going to be a place that you feel like it's yours. So good luck next year, and certainly congratulations for this year. Thanks so much.
Take control of your future. Start a career in cosmetology today. Helen Powell, owner and instructor of Careers in Cosmetology, boasts a 100% pass rate for stylists. Careers in Cosmetology is a private school that teaches every student as an individual while providing a team-oriented environment. Earn your career fast and gain opportunity for advancement. Get started today. Call Helen Powell at 272-1967. Careers in Cosmetology, solid education since 1985.
All right, now we're joined with two more Lady Crusaders of the 2015 state runner-up team. And I'm joined here with
Carrie Crozier.
Carrie Crozier. And over here is
Kaylee Crozier.
we have twins. And you have a brother, Colin, who's the place kicker on the football team. So triplets. What was your thoughts on the season this year?
That God blessed us in many ways.
And your thoughts?
Pretty much the same. He just blessed us this year.
And how did it feel being on a team that was able to go all the way to the finals?
Good, I guess. It was different.
It was quite an accomplishment. I'm going to be honest with you. When y'all lost 9-0 against Brentwood on the opening game, I thought it's going to be a long year. But y'all overcame that. And what reason do you think the team was able to get it all together and be as successful as they were?
We just had faith in each other, and we kept on fighting throughout every single game.
That y'all did. And next year, you're going to be sophomores, and will have already experienced this opportunity. So it won't be new to you. So we want to wish you the best of luck next year. And I need to put in a plug for our team chaplain for the football team, which is Mr. Clint, Coach Clint Crozier. He is the chaplain of our football team, and we appreciate him, appreciate y'all and what you do for the school and the way you represent yourselves. So thank you so much, and good luck the rest of this school year, and certainly congratulations on a fine year. All right, and now we're joined with the final two of the Lady Crusaders. We have over on my right,
Logan Oliver.
Logan Oliver. And what grade are you in, Logan?
I'm in the 9th grade.
And what position do you play, Logan?
Left field.
Left field. Very good. And who do we have over here?
Madison Kennedy.
And what position do you play?
Right field.
And both of you are freshmen.
Yes.
And how did it feel being on a team that went all the way to the final game?
It felt really great because the people that we were with and the people that we went through, and we had a very good group of girls, and I wouldn't rather go on with any other girls.
And same question to you. How did it feel being on this team?
It was good.
And what's your thoughts? Now, both of you are freshmen, and very few freshmen a lot of time get to play a whole lot. So what's your thoughts on preparing for next year to go out? We're only losing one senior. So there's one spot available, but there's 8 others that can be taken away by a lot of hard work. Any aspiration to work really hard and try to take one of those spots?
To just try to get it.
Just work hard and try to get it. And competition's good. Competition's real good. And I know you're a competitor. Saw you at a river rafting trip where You were one of the main ones that was throwing everybody in the mud after the obstacle course. So I know you're going to be out there fighting for a spot next year.
Yes, sir.
And I think that you'll be, both of you have a good opportunity to do that. We want to congratulate you and your team for making it to the final game and being able to go up to a very nice Georgia College State University facility and field. And wish y'all the best of luck the rest of the school year and going into next year. That's going to wrap us up for the Lady Crusaders celebration of the 2015 state runner-up. Want to again congratulate Krista Meadows, Jory Walker, her assistant coach, and the other coaches on the team for taking these ladies as far as they could possibly take them and probably surprise a lot of people with a very, very young team only graduating one senior. Want to congratulate them this year and wish them the best of luck in the future. Thank you very much for joining us at TV 35, and thank you, the sponsors, to make this program from TV 35 possible. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time.